YouTube, hello, how are we all? Oh, I can see the numbers. Sorry, not very organised as per normal, and I am about to take my, I thought I'd do my vitamins live on YouTube, woohoo! Only kidding, I'm in a bit of a rush, so I'm kind of trying to do a few things all at once, so excuse me. That's the big one now. And I've just finished my breakfast. So I'm probably, most of the time when I speak to you guys, I'm doing this and I'm picking and I'm doing stuff. So I apologise for that. I'm not a very still and steady YouTuber, I guess, am I? Hello and welcome. It is Thursday, the 29th of June, 2017. If you've only just tuned in, my name's Jan Silver and I've been video logging my journey to and beyond a gastric bypass route on Wye, which I had just over 15 weeks ago. I'm in a really good mood today. I've gone from my funk at the beginning of the week to just feeling excited and happy. People help quite a lot on my journey, actually. I don't think any of you guys realise that your support or how much your support means to me. Meeting people the other day was just really good and lifted my spirits, lifted my mood. And then yesterday I did a live on Instagram, which I thoroughly enjoyed. I had a right proper laugh and it's lovely to meet new people. Hello Gary, Anne and Cheryl, you know, all those kind of people that I haven't met personally but just virtually. You end up kind of getting to know people like that. So it's been a great journey, and I think this community is fantastic for ongoing support and encouragement and inspiration. So, you know, I know people always thank me for what I'm doing, but actually thank you guys, because if it wasn't for you guys, I wouldn't be doing this so much, you know. And the live was really good fun, and I will do that again. And it didn't use all the internet, so there you go. It didn't use all my internet. Sorry, one more pill. So that was good. So that means that I can do that on a more regular basis. Obviously, I don't want it to get boring, and we will run out of things to say. But I know I had to end it last night on a question that I think Cheryl had asked me about how does my partner cope since my surgery? And that is a really interesting question. I've been really fortunate with my support. Harry has been amazing. And really, his life has changed as well, because even though, for those of you who know me, I absolutely hate cooking. It's just one of those things I have to do, I don't want to do. I was always the sort of person, I've got the most beautiful kitchen. It really is bespoke, beautiful, oak cupboards, lovely. And I thought buying a kitchen like that made me want to get in it and cook. I just wanted to eat. So, you know, give me a chef that could stand there cooking for me 3 times a day and I'll happily sit there watching them, but I don't want to do it. I hate it. So as for cooking, I've completely lost my train of thought now. Where was I with that? See, this happy place of mine sends me a bit doolally, I think. YouTube, you guys. Howie's life. Okay. Cooking, sorry. See, I have to retrace my steps. His life has changed in the sense that he works and I don't. So I see my job. It's not that he's told me this. I see my job in life, in our partnership and relationship. He goes to work and he earns the money. I keep the house good. I do have a cleaner because I hate cleaning as well. But I do the cooking, I do the washing, I do the ironing, and I keep everything else ticking alongside him earning the money. So we've got our blue jobs and our pink jobs, and cooking really is a pink job because he's at work all day. He shouldn't have to come home and cook. So I would do it, even if I didn't like it, because that's my job. Well, since my surgery, well, actually since before my surgery, he's missed out quite a lot, because where I used to cook him a meal, a proper meal from scratch every night, he would have meat, potato and veg. Nowadays, it's a lot more simple cooking, and I've he's never moaned, he's never grumbled. But I do realise that his life has changed too, because do I want to stand there and make a massive this, that and everything? No. So I'm doing very simple meals, even to the point, and also, you know, the amount has changed. So where the amount of food has changed, I think I don't want to cook a big, you know, I do like a roast dinner, and don't get me wrong, on the Sundays that we are around, I will cook that for my children and have everybody here. I'm more than happy to do that. That's what a big, you know, nice big kitchen and dining room is all about, really, is being able to share that with family. But So yeah, his life has changed, but he's not grumbled, he's not moaned. He can see how happy I am with my weight loss. And I keep slipping on this chair. Maybe if I go back a bit. It's like I've got my new jeans on and I feel like I'm just going, I'm going to fall off. Anyway, so yeah, his life has changed, but he's taken it all in his stride. He's not grumbled, he's not moaned, and he's just gone with it. So a regular dinner for us would be, I buy a quiche, I would do a vegetable, regardless of what it is. I love vegetables. So it might be broccoli, it might be carrots, it might be cabbage, anything. And then I would do a new potatoes for him, give myself a couple, or I'd do a rice in the microwave. So you can see my cooking's gone from cooking a spag bowl or a lasagna or this or that to actually very, very simple cooking. So that's a big change, but he's so good, he hasn't grumbled. And he always said before surgery that he eats at work. He's got a canteen where he works. So he actually eats a proper meal in the daytime, and he said he wouldn't mind if it meant that he had a soup in the evening with me. So, you know, because he could have not done with losing weight like me, it was nothing like me, but you know, he's type 1 diabetic, so needs to keep the weight down, put it that way. So yeah, I'm sure, I said to him a while ago, because I watched somebody's questions and answers with people sending in questions to ask somebody's partner that YouTubed, but he wasn't so keen on that. But I've got him on here a little bit, haven't I? So he's getting a bit better about being on camera. So we'll see. Maybe one day he'll come on and he'll be able to answer those questions. Maybe if he watches me do a live, and then you guys can ask him questions in the background, maybe. We'll see. And you can see how happy this is making me, and it is, apart from my few days funk, but everybody gets those. It's life, right? Life is a roller coaster of ups and downs. And so yeah, this morning I am really super happy. Number one, because I've just hit £60 loss, and it's amazing. My bag of clothes, which I'm going to take to see if the girls want to go through on the 22nd of July or the Monday meet, is getting bigger and bigger, because every day I'm going, no, I'm not going to wear that again. I'm going to show you my jeans that I bought in Sainsbury's, actually, because I hope now it's not going to give me a camel toe. No camel toe! I'm joking. But look, what I wanted to show you is it's hard to show you. They've got really funky bits at the side, and I think you go from being able to buy clothes or having to buy clothes because you're big in certain shops and certain styles that you really don't like, but nothing else fits you. So you've gone from fat and frumpy to wanting to be fun and funky. So I need to be very aware though, and my daughter will soon pull me up if I end up looking, or trying to look like mutton dressed as lamb, because I am 44 years old at the end of the day. I'm not a spring chicken. But it is really nice to wear some kind of fashionable skinny jeans, and they've got lace-up bits down the side. So I kind of think, yes, they're really funky. They're not just fat and frumpy. So I think you'll get what I mean if you understand that. So yeah, that's my day today. Super, 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 super happy. I'm another reason I'm happy. My granddaughter she was born December the 23rd. So I think that makes her about 18 months old. And she's had various problems. She's got allergies, and as you know, she's been in and out of hospital. So my daughter and son-in-law are uber protective, understandably. And whilst I don't work and I'm on offer to be able to have Willow at the drop of a hat, and I would change my world for her, I haven't actually had her on my own at all yet. And today I'm going to. My daughter's going to go to the hairdresser. So it's a massive step for Chelsea to actually let me have her as opposed to Max. Chelsea still goes out and does a few bits in the evening, and her husband will have Willow. But today it's a big milestone for me to be trusted enough to be able to say, right, even if I just sit and snuggle her, we're going to probably watch Peppa Pig, but anything for her, I absolutely will do it. She's my apple of my eye. She's just adorable. So yeah, that's my lovely afternoon. I'll be cuddling up with her. And then I need to shop because we're away in Aggie. We have to leave really early doors tomorrow to drive up to Birmingham. Aggie's got some work being done. Well, they're actually fixing the awning, so that'll be good. And then we're heading on up to the Peak District, which we've never been, so that's really exciting. I think the weather's meant to be pretty miserable, but we don't care. We've got walking trousers. I've got walking trousers too now. Bit snug, but they fit. And it means that if it does rain, the rain will come, I've got walking boots, and I've got a coat that zips up and fits me. Oh, quick NSB yesterday. So those of you that watched my live know that my chicken passed away yesterday, bless her. Totally expected. And I struggled with digging a hole because the ground is so hard. I just couldn't do it. And Harry was out for a meal, but bless him. He got home at 11:15, literally walked in the door, said, come on, get your coat on, let's go. But he put a head torch on and he dug her a hole to be able to bury her. So, you know what? That's one of the reasons I love him. He really didn't want to do it. You know, he said to me after the last 2 chickens passed away last year, Jan, can we not just put them in the bin? This sounds awful, but it's true, because to other people, they're livestock and they're a living, but to us, they are pets. And, you know, he's sort of like, okay. I just said to him, I'm really struggling with not being able to bury her properly. And he said, I'll do it. So, Howie, thank you. You know, it's one of the reasons I love you. You do things even if you don't agree with them or whatever. So yeah, I just wanted to put a shout out to my lovely husband. That's the kind of thing he'll do for me. At 11:15 at night, he's had a few bevies, he's been out with work, he'll still dig a hole for my dead chicken. Bless him. Now, I hope all of you are really, really well today and you're looking forward to the weekend. I wonder what you're all up to while I'm away in Aggie. I will hopefully chat to you again over the weekend. If you haven't already, click like and subscribe. Thank you very much. I think I've got 182 followers or subscribers on YouTube now. So, wow, thank you very much. That's amazing. And it's kind of going from strength to strength. The funny thing is, Howie's quite a funny guy, my husband, and he says, oh, Jan, you're nearly bacterial. And I'm like, look at what? He means viral. I mean, I'd love to get bacterial. But anyway, it's, you know, it is brilliant. I'm really enjoying this journey. I'm enjoying meeting people virtually, in person, and, you know, happy to support and help. I connected 2 other people last night through their similar journeys, which I'm really glad about. And I hope we can just all help and support each other through our journeys, good or bad.